Hey everyone, welcome to a stress-free guide to Usume. This is a super fun game, and I've been playing it 24 hours, and I've already beat the whole campaign without pay to win. When it comes to build guides, I have a really strong track record. See it all through my channel, um, straight to the point, and I've never had any complaints when it comes to build guides. This is my department, and also what's super awesome about Usume is that it's so super complex. It's just like Path of Exile. It's pretty straightforward. It's a pretty hardcore game. There's a lot of things going on. What my job is to help break that down for you so you can understand and play this game stress free and not have to stress that you're going to fail or not. First things first, when it comes to any of these gacha games, when you first start open your account, you need to go to Scout when you're done with the whole tutorial. Then it's going to bring you here to the screen, and what you want to focus on is getting 10 scouts because you're guaranteed a +2. And with the card support, I just went all full in because you're guaranteed a SR plus card. So you want to do this about 6 times because you're guaranteed 6 cards, and that's what you want to focus on. The second part is that you might have to run the campaign, but you want to level up those support cards. And you can see here I capped all of them. When you get your first cards, the max level is going to be 25, but then you'll be able to uncap these cards, and then you can raise the level higher. So I got this one uncapped. It's a SSR card, which is higher than an SR card, and I was able to uncap this, and it's level 30. So super awesome. But you want to focus on at least having 6 cards that are SR. When you start your career, it's going to really heavily affect your training, the mood, the little mini mission storyline RPG elements that are in the game. Because when you get done with training or you rest, there's like these little mini storyline arcs. You can see it pop up really fast if you're skipping the screen. It'll add like random events where they're like, okay, do you want to go to the arcade, play some games? Do you want to train some more? Do you want to rest? And then you'll get like random stats that increase your power, speed, wit, and all that stuff. So very important when you first start the game. You want to level max all these cards out right away, and then do your career. Because this is something I learned midway through the game because I wanted to just focus on Scarlet. I wanted to be a main Scarlet player, and I thought I could just do that. But what I learned from the team trials is that you need to have a squad of 5 Unime characters. The team trials is kind of like PvP. You have 3 options to pick from, and of course you want to pick the one that's probably the weakest. You can pick one of the strongest ones if you want to, but that's kind of like a gamble, but high reward. But usually you want to always pick the option to raise someone that's weaker. As you can see, it's 5 versus 5. And then, as you can see, I have one character that I have leveled up through the career campaign, and all the other ones are just fillers. And as you can see, it's the lowest rank, which is G+. You have to level up 5 Unimes through the career to start the whole PvP scene, and that's where my main focus is to get ready for PvP, working my way up. But I notice on top of that is that you actually want to level up at least 6 Unimes, and I'm going to show you that right now. Because when you start your career, you're going to pick your racer. So the next racer I'm going to pick is that I'm going to pick Air Groove as my next racer because I just did Vodka and I beat the whole campaign with Vodka. You can actually see that whole video. I'll leave a card in the top right description, and you can see Vodka's whole career. Me beating the whole career campaign already as a new player. So this is the reason why you want to level 6 Unimes because when you select your legacy, all your characters that you've been doing through the whole career campaign will show here. So these are basically your veterans that you complete the campaign. So it's kind of like a Path to Exile League system where if you're not familiar with ARPGs, what happens is that when a new league happens, it does like a full reset, a fresh economy. Everyone starts at level 1 again. And that's what careers basically are, is that you start from level 1 and you have to build your whole character from scratch. And if you do that and you're very successful and you do beat the whole campaign, then you get a super strong veteran, which you can see with Vodka that I beat the whole campaign with her and she became C plus rank out of, I think she was a G slot or a F slot or something like that. That's what Udemy veterans are, is your character that you completed the whole campaign, the whole league with, and they save your character. You never lose your character's progress, which is super awesome. Don't stress when you fail your career. Your veteran is saved and you can use that character again. But to show you an example, when you pick your legacy character, you get to select 6 of them. As you see with the 2 legacy, with legacy 1, legacy 2, there are a total of 6 lots together. 3 for Legacy 1 and 3 for Legacy 2. So you can use them as a support system for your training, so your character can be even stronger during training. So it's just like the support cards, because we're going to go over the support cards next too. So it's like a trading card game like Magic the Gathering, where you want to focus on making sure you create the right deck before you start your career, because it's going to have a very strong influence. What I noticed when I was doing the Vodka career is that I was getting a lot of strength without even doing strength at all, because I have 2 strength supports, and the whole friendship training kept getting highlighted over and over again. Highly recommend to have 2 of them, and that's it. And eventually try to do the same with other cards that you collect. But right now I have 1 for speed, 1 for wit, 1 for guts, and then I think the friend one is just random. I think it's all the types. So yeah, just remember to focus on 6 major support cards, and then you want to focus on 6 Umamusume characters that you want to race with. Once you're all set, you just double check that, make sure that your legacy is good, all your support card systems are good, everything looks good, then you just start off your career. And there we go, we just started our career. And it's going to give a little introduction. You can skip that if you want to. For me, I'm playing the game a lot, so I'm just shortening all the events and just getting straight to the racing. So as you can see, we got 15 speed right away, so this character's a super fast speed runner. First things first, before you do anything, before you do any training, you want to get her, you want to do recreation to make sure that she becomes happy. And we're very lucky because right off the bat, she was able to get great. So she went from normal to great right away, and great is the highest form level. And this is the little mini RPG storyline that random events can happen, but nothing happened. We didn't get no extra skills. Once you're ready to train, before you hit anything, you can actually see these little gauges on the top. If you're successful, you get 13 plus speed, you get 7 plus to power. If you pick stamina, you get 5 plus to guts. If you pick power, you get 7 plus to stamina. If you pick guts, you actually get power and speed, which is pretty good. And if you pick wits, you actually get wits and speed, which is very good. And the major skills that you want to focus on is speed, stamina, power, and wit. Wit's really good because I noticed with wit, when your energy gauge is super low, you can actually just do wit and it'll actually gain you energy and rest, and you'll be able to train. The good thing about wit is that it helps with your spending your skill points and getting discounts, and also the chance for your special moves to hit. So during the race, sometimes your super ultimate can go off, and sometimes it doesn't. So having high enough wit will actually trigger those events to happen more often with your skills. Your speed is kind of just like your top-notch speed. You know, stamina is your endurance, and power is your acceleration. So I've noticed, because there's like these little phases that happen, like early game, mid game, late game, and like the last sprinting. And power is very strong when it comes to that acceleration. All you have to remember that it's super important is to make sure that her mood is always great and make sure that she always rests. So if her energy is low, sometimes you can take the risk if it's 10%, but at 10%, I have failed actually on my vodka run, which actually hurt my race. You can actually see that in my video. So never take the risk. So if she needs to rest, make sure that you rest your Umamusume character and just keep her happy. So just always try to keep that energy gauge up and make sure that she's always happy and great. So yeah, this is just a stress-free tutorial and just getting straight to the point, and I hope this was very helpful, and enjoy your cat racing. See you guys on the PvP battlegrounds.
9番人気は13番ウォッカ。ちょっと厳しいメンバーですが健闘を期待したいですね。花を切って冷静にレースを運べるかどうか心配です。17番16番人気です。15番15番人気です。9番人気13番ウォッカ。9番13番人気です。9番人気は13番。あいにくの雨が芝を濡らす阪神レース場。馬場状態の発表は主となってしまいました。
ここまで重たい馬場だと得意不得意が出てきちゃいますね。
現在1番人気はジンボリ・ルドルフ。実力は負けていません。2番人気マルゼンスキー。注目のダービーウマ娘ウォッカ。7枠13番での出走。
私が一番期待している馬娘、気合い入れてほしいですね。
ゲートイン完了。出走の準備が整いました。スタート。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。
先行争いはマルゼンスキーウォッカ。ミホノブルボンマルゼンスキー上がっていきます。期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気ジンボリ・ルドルフウォッカ。落ち着かない様子。
スタミナを切らさないか心配です。
ウォッカ快調に飛ばして行きます。先頭をかけます。ウォッカ2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのはミホノブルボン。早くも激しい競り合い。マルゼンスキー3番手2馬審査待機シャトル。それを見るようにグラスバンダー。そしてその内から行ったのは10番。その外並んで12番1馬審査9番メジロマックイーン並びかけてきた。さらに11番1馬身離れてハッピーミーク。外で18番第4コーナーカーブ。
勝負どころ最後の直線へとかけていきます。
この直線で勝負が決まるぞ。まだ1馬身以上の差があるぞ。ここから捉えることができるのか。ウォッカ花を進むシンボリ・ルドルフ。まだ抑えたままだ。シンボリ・ルドルフ外で足を食べています。シンボリ・ルドルフ不気味に息を潜める。さあ誰が最初に仕掛けるのか。逃げるウォッカ。最終コーナーを曲がって先陣を切ったのはウォッカ。先頭はウォッカ。これは強い。リンドを開いていくウォッカ。ここから一気にちぎるか。残り200。ウォッカ足色は衰えない。ウォッカリードは2馬身。2番手争いはグラスワンダー待機シャトル。やりましたウォッカ。見事な走りで勝利を集中に収めました。ウォッカ URA ファイナルズ決勝を制しました。今ここに優俊たちの頂点が誕生です。2着グラスワンダー。3着に入ったのは待機シャトル。
トレーナー、お前のおかげだぜ。ウマ娘メーカーのレベル